working in the snow to get that dough. Doing my third order now. First order was about $9 4 miles. Second order $10 5 miles. Third order $9 5 miles. I believe I throw them all on the screen. We're trying to hit that $2 per mile goal. That's our goal. Ooh, somebody broke down on the side of the highway. Dang. Pray for him. Uber Eats sending me another offer. Update y'all soon. So I took a look. It was a garbage Uber Eats order. But right after I declined that, I got a GrubHub for $12 4 miles. I forgot I even had GrubHub on, but they came through clutch. So I just got to Wendy's to pick up that GrubHub. About to get this order. Let's get it. That'll get us to like $40 or like 20 miles for like an hour and a half after this. Not bad, not bad. Let's go. Alright, so we picked up that Wendy's, dropped it off. It was really quick, easy order. It was to a Nissan dealership, so I met the lady in the showroom. It was a GrubHub order, or as I like to call it, a hubba grubba. Alright, so I took care of the Wendy's, and then right after I dropped that off, a couple minutes after, I got an Uber Eats order. $12 6 miles from Panera, and then on the way to Panera, I got an add-on, $7 0.2 miles. So y'all already know I took that one. So I'm on my way to pick up the second order now. It's at Super Sandwich. Could kind of go for it. My bad, GrubHub coming through with an order, but I'm busy, GrubHub. Alright, so we picked up that Super Sandwich. Now we got the two orders, Uber Eats in the car. We on our way to drop off the first order to Alicia from Super Sandwich. This one is a meet at door. Everybody want to meet Mr. Hustle. So let me go take care of this. GrubHub did send a banger order. It was like $12 6 miles or 5 miles. But, you know, I'm busy, GrubHub. Alright, so we just took care of those two Uber Eats orders. So that got me to $59.50 for the first 2 hours. Probably about 30 miles. I haven't checked, but I'll add all that up, put that on the screen for y'all. It's about to be 2 o'clock. This is when it starts to get slow, so this will be interesting. My advice for y'all to get the same results will be the two most important things I would say will be patience. You got to wait for the good orders. And also location. You got to be in the right spots. Because if you're waiting in the wrong spot, you're just going to be waiting forever. I waited about 5-10 minutes to see if I could get a good order. I did get one like $9, 9 miles to bring me close to home. I considered it, but I wanted to stick to the $2 per mile. So after declining a bunch of bad DoorDash offers, a few bad Uber Eats offers, I didn't get any GrubHub. I ended up looking at Shipt, and I found a offer $19 with a $12 estimated tip for about an hour's worth of work, about 25 different items to shop for at the store. So I decided to do that. That'll get me to about $90 for about 3 hours, and then I'll head home, call it a day. I gotta get some stuff for my house anyway, so pick up a few things for myself while I'm at the store. I'm gonna head on to Target now. Try to get some B-roll while I'm in the store. We just left Target. We shopped for those two customers' orders. There were 2 items out of stock. Customer was really cool. She didn't care. She just said, remove them from the order. 5 of the drinks she ordered were out of stock, so I'm glad I only got to do 10 drinks instead of 15. Worked out good. I took some B-roll of what I bought. So I got some butter and chocolate chip cookies. Or not chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chips. I got some frozen pizzas, 4 frozen pizzas. I got 4 frozen meals. I got the Devours. Those are really good. Y'all should try those. I got the Stouffer's spaghetti and meat sauce. And then I think that's about it. So I'm on my way to drop off these shipped orders, and then we'll recap after that. Alright, it's time for the conclusion. Just dropped off those 2 shipped orders. It's about 3:30 now. We started working around 12. So we did end up working about 3.5 hours. I did take like a 15-minute break before I did these shipped orders, but we'll say I worked 3 hours, 30 minutes. We made $90 and we drove 39 miles. So if you times 39 times 2, that's 78. So we did make our $2 per mile. I'm very happy with that. A big aspect of these type of jobs is the wear and tear and the personal expenses for vehicle maintenance. So you want to keep those miles down. That snow is coming in 2 days. I'm going to try to work tomorrow as much as I can. I might work a little tonight after my son goes to bed around like 9 o'clock. We'll see what happens. Now that I think about it, I did get some rice at Target too. The chocolate chips and the butter, unsalted butter, was for the Rita and Ginger. She's the bacon ginger too. She's been baking a bunch of cookies and bread lately. So that's what's up. So definitely do multiple platforms if you can. Learn what times are the best for which platforms, and learn which areas are the best. Alright, please drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Tell me how you feel in the comments below. And lastly, please consider subscribing to support the channel if you haven't yet. But yeah, I'm going to close this one out. I'll see y'all in the next one. God is good. Take care, homies. Peace. It was a GrubHub order, or as I like to call it, a hubba grubba.